beautiful people, my name is Bridget and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having an awesome day. In today's video is going to be unfiltered opinions on new makeup releases. So for this Unfiltered Friday, we're going to talk about some new makeup stuff that's coming out in the world, give my first thoughts on it, and as always, use my own personal opinions. If we disagree on something, it's cool, it's just makeup. Now let's go ahead and get to today's video. I'm really nailing like really short, fast intros to these videos because we know what we're going to do. I'm just going to look at some stuff and be like, I like it, I don't like it. So yeah, let's get started with the first thing, which is from Colourpop. Because Colourpop releases so much stuff. So this is the It's All Good palette. It's a big one. It's a big palette. They have a Bare Necessities palette, which is really big. And I love it. I use it for this look today. So this is their It's All Good palette. I really like this palette because I like orange shadows. And I like the neutrals in here. And the shimmers look really pretty. Not too much of a fan of like pinks personally. But there's a yellow in this one. So I desperately need this in my life. It's 30 shades for $30. Which I feel like is a really good deal. And I really like the shimmer formula of these shadows. They came in like the Bare Necessities one. I assume it's the same formula. So I really like this one, and I like it has a yellow in there. So I'm into this a lot. I just probably wouldn't use like that last, like the row before last has like the pinks. And I probably wouldn't use that row, but the rest I would probably get a lot of use out of. So I think for me, even though I don't like big palettes, it would be probably a good investment. Not that I need more eyeshadow in my life, because I don't. Next up is from Juvia's Place, and this is a Brush Me Off soap. It's a lemon cake scent, which sounds delicious. So it's Juvia X Bubble Babes. So it's a brush cleaning soap. You kind of just like rinse your brush, swirl off all the products into the soap, and then rinse it off again. It's a pretty simple product. However, when I watched a demonstration, I think it was on Juvia's Place's Instagram, it looks like they used a ton of the soap on one brush. So I feel like don't use the brush. Don't like scrub the like forever into this thing, so use all the soap at once. You don't need that much. But I'm interested. I want to smell it, honestly. It's $14.99. I love an easy to clean brush, so I might pick it up. I like the scent probably. If it smells like good lemon cake, I'd be into it. If it smells like fake, I might pass on it. So next up we have, I talked about this last week's Unfiltered Opinions video, these little Fenty palettes. There's 8 palettes. That's a lot of palettes to release all at once. They're $25 each or 2 for $45. Looking at them now, I can see with like no filters up close. There's only one that I would really use, and it has like the cool tones and like a little bit of a mustardy shade in the middle. That's probably the only one I would use, but I don't see $25 for it, especially because people say Fenty's eyeshadow formula is inconsistent. So I personally wouldn't buy these, but they are pretty cute. Like if you need a good travel palette and you don't already have one, maybe this is something you could pick up. But I feel like all of us already have like some decently small palettes that we like already, so I don't need it personally. But they're cute, but like not necessarily cute, they're just kind of cute. Alright, people are going to say I'm mean for saying this, but this next thing is a new Too Faced display. It's a sneak peek of their new highlighter trio compact illuminating pressed powder, and I can see this going to TJ Maxx. A little trio highlighter things don't do as well as I think a lot of people think they do. I know like duos and stuff do pretty well, but like a trio when you can barely get like 2 highlighter slices without dipping into all of them, I don't see it doing that well. They want to make this Born This Way, the new Naturals thing, go everywhere. I don't think anybody really liked the new Naturals palette that much, at least what I saw from my first opinions of it. I'd wait for TJ Maxx for this highlighter trio, honestly. A lot of highlighters are going in there these days. It's no shade. I'm just trying to save y'all some money. Because I'm pretty sure it'll go there. Pretty sure. Might be a couple months, but like I don't think it's anything anyone's dying for, you know? Okay, so next up is something I don't need, but I like the fun of it. So this is a new beauty blender. It is a shapeshifter makeup sponge. It is heat activated technology. So you put it in hot water, it turns from lilac to blue, which is pretty freaking cool. It's 20 bucks like the regular beauty blender price. I like that color changes. I feel like that's a fun sponge idea. Is it necessary? No. Is the Real Technique sponge and the Juno & Co sponges just as good as a beauty blender for like 1/4 of the cost? Yes. But it changes colors. Next up is from Juvia's Place. They have new minis. So normally there's like a little Nubian mini palette, which is like a 6-pan like these. It's the only one they've ever had before, but now they have more. So $13.99 each or $52 for the bundle of 4 palettes. Again, I would kind of want the neutral one with like the pop of like a yellowy shade in the middle. Just like the Fenty one. I think this is the chocolate one I'm talking about. But they're cute. These are cuter, I think. And they're more affordable than the Fenty ones. So I would pick these over the Fenty ones personally. But there's only the one I would really want. Speaking of mini palettes, I don't know why I desperately want this. People tell me the Natasha Denona mini palettes aren't as good as the full-size palettes. but I don't know if I want to listen to it because this is Natasha Denona Cool Toned Mini Glam palette. I don't know. There's something about this, like, I would use these colors. I would use these colors. Maybe not the first shimmer, like the brown shimmer, maybe I wouldn't use. This is like my thing. It has like a champagne-y kind of pinky, champagne-y shimmery thing on the end. Has a nice taupe matte color, a brown matte color, and then like a normal, like, kind of blended easy on the lid color. I'm like into this. It's $25. I desperately want it. But people tell me the formula isn't as good as her full-size palettes, but these look really pretty. And I think I'd get a ton of use out of this little one, so apparently I need a lot of these things on this list today. Next up is from e.l.f. These are new at Target, so these are the e.l.f. Cambo Concealers like normal, but they have a hydrating one now. And I liked the e.l.f. Cambo Concealer, but I did find it very drying, so a hydrating one sounds a lot better. However, the undertones for these Cambo Concealers are weird. There's never anything but fair warm whenever I go buy one. I have fair warm now. It's not very warm, but the fact is their undertones are all really strange for this is kind of strange. But I think the hydrating version will be really good because the other one is pretty dry under the eyes. Next up, this is a mock-up they're using as a display, but the palette is real. So this is the new Tarte Spicy Betch palette. This first picture is a mock-up. That's not a real picture. But the other ones are real, so I don't know why they used a mock-up for this advertisement. I really don't like that whatsoever. But it's a $24 palette. It's a very warm tone, fun color scheme. I love the oranges and the yellows in here. I probably won't get too much use out of the red, but it is really cute. And they're very bold. So I like this a lot. This should have came out with the Spicy Bitch, the Icy Bitch, like April Fool's palette that was supposed to come out and it looks like fake. That would have been a cute little pairing together, but it's really cute. I do feel like this is a summer palette though, and it's coming out in December. Alright, next up is from a brand I haven't heard of before. So this is Arcielo Cosmetics. They don't have like a cosmetics page. It looks like they just tagged them. So this is a $26 eyeshadow palette. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cute. I am one who always complains about weird packaging and stuff because it's harder to store. And I do feel that way about this palette because it looks so small, though I do think it'd be easier. The palette color schemes are super cute. They're super, super cute. So this one, this warmer one, really cute. The cooler one, to die for. I do think the gloss packaging or liquid lipstick, I think it's a gloss packaging, really tacky. Really hate it a lot. Really hate the packaging on those. But the palettes and highlighters and stuff look really cute. So, I don't know. I've never tried this brand. I've never heard of this brand before, but it looks really cool. This next thing is from Bad Beauty Cosmetics. This is the Paint Me Bad palette with 30 matte waterproof shades designed to suit all skin tones. I think it's weird when people say designed to suit all skin tones for a rainbow eyeshadow palette. Like, anyone can wear eyeshadow. I don't get that. But it says waterproof shades. The palette itself looks really cute, right? But the swatches look very chalky. Might not be, but the swatches look very chalky. But the palette itself is pretty cute. It's a pretty cute palette, honestly. But it does look a little chalky. Anyways, you guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. There's a lot of stuff that I really want this month, but there's nothing I think I have to jump on and have. Just because your girl's broke, and because I feel like I really want the Colourpop big palette, the It's All Good palette, because there's a pretty yellow in there, and then I really think some of the mini palettes, like the Fenty mini palette and the Juvia's Place mini palette, look really nice, and I would probably get a lot of use out of them, as well as that Natasha Denona mini one. But is there anything I'm like, I have to have or I will won't survive? No. But if I had the money, I'd probably buy 3 palettes this month. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I'm gonna be listing some stuff on my Poshmark and Depop soon. So if you guys want any of those things, keep an eye out for that. I'll let you know when it comes closer to me actually listing stuff up there. But I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.